All right, welcome to the Star Goddess podcast right here on the Crash and AJ blog at 98rock.com on this, the Monday the 9th, March 2020. Just one day left.
Yes.
Time we
day.
tape this.
Yes.
One more day.
Yes.
Talking about Mercury retrograde, by the
Yeah,
way.
deuces.
Man.
So long. Let the door hit
God, please don't hit you on the way out. I'm so glad that's over. Because it's sort of, for 3 weeks there's been miscommunication, misunderstanding, everything. So at least this week you know one way or the other what's going to happen, which is kind of a cool thing. And you get to go back to things that you thought were done in February, the first 2 weeks in February, you get to revisit them. So if you didn't have a successful outcome then, you can use this energy to give yourself a successful outcome, which I think is great for all 12 of the signs. But the bigger thing we're talking about this week is Venus, the planet of love, gone into the sign of Taurus for the first time in 14 months.
It's been a long time for AJ.
It's, yeah. Venus and Taurus, wherever Venus is the lesser benefic, so there's never any bad news with Venus. Even if it's in a hard angle to one of your planets, it's still not bad news. So that's a good thing. But I think it's important to know where you are going to be feeling the love over the next 4 weeks or so.
Yeah, because it could be in different areas, like financial.
Yeah. Everybody's going to
personal.
feel the love, but in different sectors of their chart and different sectors of their lives. So I think it's important to know where you can expect to feel the love.
Yeah.
I like the different levels of love conversation, by the way.
Do you? I thought you'd like that. So the sign that we're in, we're finishing up in the sign of Pisces. For them, Venus and Taurus is in their third house of day-to-day living. So they have a lot of short distance, short duration travel popping up. There is some sort of an educational opportunity. It's like a continuing education kind of thing. This is not like going back and getting a master's degree. This is more along the lines of getting some sort of certification or some sort of short duration kind of class certificate that enables the Pisces to either make more money or to get a better job or to really enhance the quality of their life. So I don't know about short distance, short duration travel. I'm pretty much not getting on a plane anytime soon, but I think Pisces might have to be, because that's part of, what's going on in their lives, and you can't just stick your head in the sand. So, but I think it's good news for Pisces in general. The energy is good, and they could use it because they've had a bit of a struggle last couple of weeks or so. For Aries, it's all about the money. It's about making more money. It's about earning more money. This is not money falling out of the sky on you. This is your second house of earned income, and they get an opportunity to either make more money or get an increase where they work or get a better job with better pay or do a better job with investments. But in general, the money gods are going to be smiling on Aries for the next 4 weeks or so, which is a cool thing if your rising sign is Aries.
Yeah.
Ours is. So,
Yeah.
Is it a good time, you say that, so is it a good time to bring up maybe some sort of, bring up a pay raise
Yes,
dialogue?
it's an excellent time to start that dialogue as soon as Mercury goes direct tomorrow to go. And here's why I think I'm more valuable to you.
Right, you
It's not
start
just a
those
matter of give me more money,
conversations.
but here's why I'm more valuable to you and why you may want to show me the love financially.
Gotcha.
So, for Tauruses, this is their best new start in 14 months. Tauruses have had challenges all year long with Uranus opposing their sign. And it seems that everything they've had to do, they've had to fight to make it happen. Nothing has come really easy to the Taurus for the last maybe year or so. And now that Venus has gone into their sign, it's like a new start. They genuinely feel the love from the universe. They feel the love in professional matters. They feel the love in personal matters. If you're a single Taurus, Venus in your sign is a great time to attract somebody new. If you're in a relationship, it's a good time to smooth out any kind of oil or pour oil on, to smooth rough waters out in a relationship. But generally, Tauruses should feel pretty good over the next 4 weeks or so and feel that the universe has stopped besieging them.
Wow.
Is the way they feel. So that's good news.
Yay.
Yeah, finally. Happy to be on. Because I've come in here and gone, oh no, AJ, eesh, bad news, but not now. So this is a very, very good week for them.
So I know Taurus also that is like a tweener, like is thinking, is not really super sure of their relationship.
Right, it's a good time to find that out. They will find out where they stand one way or the other. They'll either get a commitment or walk-in papers, one of the two.
Gotcha.
But the Taurus really wants to nail down the love principle in their life and know that it's safe and secure, is what and this energy should help them do that. For Geminis, not so much. For Geminis, this energy is behind the scenes in the 12th house of their own undoing. And that could be a two-pronged thing. They can either get in trouble if they're in a relationship and they think, ooh, something, foreign might be okay. But this is the type of energy where you have to give a little more than you get. I mean, it's sort of, it's not easy for Gemini to do that.
something foreign as in like it's a wandering eye type?
Yeah,
of
the wandering
thing?
eye kind of thing. Yeah, that's the Gemini thing. And with Venus behind your sign, you think, ooh, I can get away with it, but I can promise you, you will not. And also, it means help from behind the scenes, which would be a cool thing, where you don't really know that the person or the organization that is helping you, but you get an assistance without having to ask. Normally, you have to go beg for help, and this time the help is going to be volunteered for the Gemini, which is good stuff. So
All
you
right.
have to like that. For Cancers, this energy is in their 11th house of hopes, wishes, goals, and objectives. They've done very well professionally after the last 4 weeks or so, and now the brass ring comes within reach over the next 4 weeks for Cancers. And they really just need to step out and grab it. And it's probably something that they've been working on for almost 2 years, can come to be over the next 4 weeks or so. But they need to know that they cannot do it alone. They're going to need the help of a group to help the Cancer get what it is that the Cancer wants. And it's more likely to be powerful female friends than male friends for Cancers.
So people, if somebody's not sure, some people are afraid of success and stuff like
They
that.
are.
I mean, so they should.
Yeah,
look for
they
help
should
and-
embrace it. And they should really, this is a good time for them to push their agenda for their goals or their objectives, but they're going to have the group help them meet it.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah, no, don't be afraid. For Leos, you ask inquisitively. This energy is in their 10th house of career and public standing. And every 14 months, the professional gods smile on you, and they are smiling on Leos over the next 4 weeks or so. It's a good time for their public image, for their professional image. If you're negotiating a contract or an agreement, you have the hammer in that particular regard, and you want to go ahead and use it. So, but you got to like professional stuff going well. The only challenge for that is when you do a really good job professionally, they kind of expect you to keep doing that. So if you
Set the bar too high.
you got to be careful not to do that.
Yeah.
And they go, yeah, well, we expect that out of you now. And it's like, but I just had a really good week. And they go, yeah, we don't care. That's the new standard for you.
Yeah.
Well, we had a really good year last year, and that's the like number one thing we got to top that.
That's
last
always-
year.
I don't know that we can top it, but I know for sure we can stay there.
Yeah.
You know, that's the nice
Maintain.
thing with this. And Taurus indicates staying power.
Okay.
So it's a good place
That's
for you.
what's up.
Yeah, you got to like that.
Hey.
Again, see, the thing I like about talking about Venus is there is no bad news with Venus.
Yeah.
You know, the worst you can do is overindulge. For Virgos, this energy is in the 9th house of the law. Legal matters, educational matters, contracts, negotiations, all go very, very favorably for the Virgo. The Virgo really kind of has the upper hand in this. And I can't say that very often for Virgos. So this is a good time for them to go ahead and write things in stone because it will work for them. And they may be contacting important matters at a distance rather than just locally right around you. So there may be an opportunity to change jobs, and if that would come with a move as well. And this is not like a move across the street. This is like a move across the country is what this is for them. And I would not be surprised at all if they get an offer or two to indulge their creativity and take it out to the world. Yeah, which is a cool thing. And if you're going to travel for somewhere, either take someone you love with them or cut one out of the herd after you get there. That kind of thing for Virgo. For Libra, this is a matter of 8th house stuff where it is other people's resources flowing the way of the Libra. This is not where they get a promotion or they get an increase. This is their partner gets a promotion or an increase or an investment pays off, or it's unearned income rather than earned income. And the other thing that's good about Venus and Taurus for Libra is if they have to heal from some sort of a physical ailment or a psychological trauma, this is the month that that would happen for them. So it's a cool thing because Libras have been besieged with Saturn squaring their sign for the last 2 or 3 years or so, and they really do need a break. And this transit of Venus really kind of serves to give them a bit of a break, which would be a good thing for Libra too, because I think they've really struggled. So. And if I was a Libra, I'd buy a lottery ticket. I wouldn't buy 100 of them, but I'd buy one.
Okay.
You know, it's that under-earned income kind of thing. The money gods are smiling on Libra for the next 4
So
weeks.
now, can you have your Libra friends buy a lottery ticket for
Yeah,
you
and
too?
then
or is that more
say
so-
I'd like a percentage of it, or I'd
That's what I'm
like
about
it.
to say. It works out some sort of deal.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
buy, you fly.
Yeah,
type of deal?
that kind of a deal would be because
Right.
they're the ones that are going to be winning that
Check
thing.
my Rolodex and all my Libras.
Exactly, find a Libra, good stars. That's a good idea. For Scorpio, this energy is in the 7th house of partners and intimate one-to-one relationships. This is about Scorpio's public image, and I have to laugh because Joe Biden's a Scorpio.
Yeah.
You know, and his public image has come up pretty well, and now he's got women endorsing him, and it's that kind of thing where, but they have to be really careful not to take that stuff for granted, because what Venus in the 7th house does is masks your open enemies, so you think they're on your side. And that's what they can get close enough just to stab a knife in your back. So you have to pick and choose who it is you're partnering up with. But
So
this
you
is
might
a
be
good.
getting love from somebody you shouldn't be getting love from.
Yeah. It's a matter of you. There's a strong desire for Scorpio to partner up, to not go it alone. But they need to be discriminant as to who they do this with. This is not a blanket.
Right.
Yeah. They need to vet those people carefully, kind of a deal. For Sagittarius, this is a good time for work. Venus is in their 6th house of work, health, and responsibilities. This is not a time to get the promotion to the corner office. This is not, ooh, congratulations, a lot of professional success. This is hard work pays off. And this enables the Sagittarian, through the fruits of their labor, to carve out a better working situation where it is they work. Not to change the job they do, but to make where it is they do their job better for them to do their job. And there's something new that happens there that just makes it easier for the Sag to do all the things that they want to do as far as work goes. So it's an expanded work opportunity, not necessarily more money, but it enables you to do your job better and feel better about it and get accolades, that kind of thing. So I'm thinking there'll be some additional other duties for you. That's what we used to call them in the military. That means we're not going to pay you anymore, but we're going to expect a little more out of you as far as doing this job. And you should do it graciously, because it'll pay off for you come contract time.
Okay.
For Capricorns, this energy is in their 5th house of love affairs, children, sports, amusements, pleasures. Venus and Taurus is Capricorn's favorite time of year to play. It's their favorite time to fall in love. They like spring break better than any other sign of the zodiac. So with Venus in there, it's a good time to get pregnant if that's what you're trying to do. It's a good, and if you're not, you need to be really proactive about that, because Venus kind of attracts that kind of thing, love and creativity, and children are a part of that. So you got to be prepared for that kind of thing. But if you're single, you'll attract someone. If your marriage goes well. It's a very loving, creative time for Capricorns, which is a cool thing for them. And Jupiter's in their sign. And so they should have confidence that whatever it is that they attract, or where they expand their love principle, they're going to get a good reward out of it. It's going to work out well for them. It's not going to be a negative thing.
So if you had your eye on somebody as a single,
Yeah, time to get forward with that. Yeah. Time to move forward, because
or whatever.
yeah, exactly, to do the reaching out with it. And then for Aquarius, the last sign of the zodiac, this is challenging energy for them. It's in their 4th house of home, and there is some matter at home that has been pending, and they haven't really known what to do about it. They don't really know how to fix it. They're not really sure on what exactly they need to do, because it involves younger people. And now that Mercury has gone direct with Venus in there, they can smooth out the problems at home. Whatever the issue was, they can finally get to the bottom of it, restore the peace or restore the tranquility at home, and make their home and foundations much more secure for them. So, and this is an issue that's been going on for 3, 4, 5 weeks, and they finally get to put it to bed one way or the other. Which is a cool thing. So, tomorrow's news today, I'm really excited that Mercury is finally going direct.
Yay.
We won't have to worry about that again until the end of June. And then with Venus and Taurus, I just think it will serve largely to give all of us a break, which I think we kind of need.
Now, does that mean July 4th? Is that going to be another Mercury in retrograde?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Yes.
All right, but at least we can prepare ahead.
As long as you know. And that's the kind of
Yeah.
thing where if you know it's going to be retrograde, you're going to
Yeah.
take a trip, take your bags with you.
Yeah.
Get trip insurance, that kind of a thing, if
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah.
And again.
Don't
'cause-
put all your good stuff
Yeah,
into the carry-on bag.
yeah, don't put all your good
Somebody
stuff
might
in
walk
there.
off with it. Hey-o.
That I have to tell you, that impacted me when I went to I don't normally I carry my bags on the plane, and I check my bags,
Oh, yeah.
for that very reason. And when our plane got bumped, because we had checked our bags, we ended up getting $100 vouchers. So
Oh, nice.
worked out okay for me.
At least you got something.
Yeah, I got something. Yeah,
I got so sorry about your luck.
Yeah, good luck. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. The universe is finally going to give you a break. You had a rough fall.
Yeah, let the good times
Yeah.
roll, AJ. Let the good times
Woo!
roll. all
That's right. Let the good times roll.
Ba-da-ba-bow. Let's do this.
So
All right.
tomorrow's news today.
We do this podcast, drops every Monday at noon. We'll do it again next week. It's the Crash and AJ blog with Star Goddess podcast right here on 98rock.com.